Hello everybody! Today I'm going to be doing a Beanie Boo review video, but I'm going to be reviewing all of my dog Beanie Boos today because I really enjoy the dog Beanie Boos along with the cat Beanie Boos, but I'm going to be focusing on the dog Beanie Boos today. I'm basically just going to go through all of the dog Beanie Boos that I have and discussing what I like about them and which one might be my favourite of them all. So without further ado, let's get started. So my first Beanie Boo I'm going to choose is Noodles the Golden Doodle. Now before I start, I think that one of his ears is a bit floppy. I think it's supposed to be sewn together on his head, but I think the stitching might have come off, so I think I think some of the stitching might come loose. But either way, I love Noodles. He's really lovely in my opinion, and I really love him because he's so cuddly. He looks like a traditional toy, like one of those old-fashioned bears that have like this fluffy fur texture like Noodles does. His new fur texture is pretty unique for a Beanie Boo. It's very curly and fluffy. His ears are like that soft fibre fabric, but the rest of him and his muzzle's like slightly very soft and fuzzy, sort of like short head, fuzzy. That's really cute. And the rest of his fur's like really curly and fuzzy. And he looks so nice. He looks like a little puppy. He just looks like a little golden doodle puppy. It's so cute. And he just like gives me that traditional toy feeling. Like an old fashioned toy, like an old fashioned bear with this kind of fur texture. He's like his fur texture and his fur colour is like a honey brown, which is really nice. I love his honey brown fur texture. I honestly love the natural colour schemed Beanie Boos a lot. I can't really choose between like the natural colour schemes or the multicoloured ones because it's really tricky, because some Beanie Boos do work with the multicoloured schemes, but some are better with natural coloured schemes. But I feel like Noodles is really good as a natural colour scheme. It's just like a really lovely honey brown, and he's got like this really cute smile, and he's got like golden sparkly eyes, and he's just like a little perfect dog Beanie Boo. I think he's the only golden doodle Beanie Boo, so he's literally the only one of his breed in the Beanie Boo collection. I really wish that they would give Noodles a sister, so then he would be the brother and then the other one would be the sister, but I wouldn't know what to call the sister. Maybe something like Honey or something, although there is a Beanie Boo called Honey, so maybe like ooh, I can't think of a Pancake the dog, maybe, because noodles and pancakes are delicious foods. So maybe like he would have a sister and she would be called Pancakes the dog. So that would be cool. So Noodles is a really nice Beanie Boo, and he is really cute. I can't find him in like shops, so I think he's like long gone from the stores because I can't find him in any of the shops I've seen. I can't find him in any of the shops that I go to, apart from the charity shops, which is where I got him. So I feel like the only place you could find him is in charity shops, I suppose, but I don't really know. I only know about the shops that I can go to. I'm not really aware of like where else you can find him, but I think Noodles is a really good Beanie Boo. He's a really lovely design and he's so cute and he feels quite traditional as well. So Noodles is a good golden doodle. So my next Beanie Boo I'm going to be showing is Dexter the dog. Now, Dexter is, I don't think he's the first dog I've had because I've had the key clips, but I won't be including any of the key clip Beanie Boos that are in my collection. I'm only going to be including either the small ones or the medium ones, so I'm not going to do any of the key clips. But here's Dexter. So Dexter's quite unique because, well, to me anyway, because he's not my favourite Beanie Boo dog, but I don't really mind him at all. I'm actually kind of happy that he's here because he just feels like perfect to be in my Beanie Boo collection. collection. Apart from like the ostriches and the flippables, and maybe the sloths as well. I'm not really picky with my Beanie Boos. I mean, I've got Dangler in my Beanie Boo collection, but honestly, the sloths aren't my favourite, but mainly the dogs are. Dexter isn't my particularly favourite of them all, but I really do like him a lot. I really like his he's got like a unique colour scheme. He's got like dark brown with like shades of light brown as well. That's pretty detailed. He's very detailed. He just looks like a very cute and happy Beanie Boo. And also his purple ears and eyes. His ears feel very nice and soft. It almost feels like something you would see in a dragon, really. I don't know why, but his colour scheme of the purple eyes and ears kind of reminds me of Halloween and dragons. So it kind of feels like that in a way. So he's kind of unique for that. I always imagine like he's like a Halloween dog. I can imagine like a little witch's hat on him, or maybe like I'm not sure what Dexter would dress up as. I think maybe like a pumpkin. I'm not sure. But he does kind of remind me of Halloween a little bit because of his like Halloween like purple ears. That kind of look, if you look closely, it kind of has like a scale look on it, like a texture. It feels very shiny smooth, but there's like little scales on him as well. So it kind of feels like a dragon in a way, but I really like Dexter. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his tag with him, but he is still. I think I remember. I think I remember what his tag vaguely says. I think it's something about him being really smart. So he's a very intelligent Beanie Boo. So I think Dexter's a pretty good Beanie Boo. He's one of like the cool dogs. He's a really cool dog, and I do honestly love him. So my next Beanie Boo shall be Honeycomb. Honeycomb the dog. I really like Honeycomb. She doesn't really feel like a Beanie Boo at all, because usually like the Beanie Boos have like the those follicle like fur, but she's got very felt like fur. Like very deep. It feels very nice though. It doesn't feel like a normal Beanie Boo, but she's still a really good Beanie Boo to me. And she's also got like blue sparkly eyes, but the eyes aren't as big as like other Beanie Boos. But honestly, I think it suits her well. I think some Beanie Boo, like all of the Beanie Boos, should have like big eyes, but some actually quite suit the smaller eyes. Like Honeycomb, her eyes aren't too small, but I really do love her. And she's got like a happy little tongue sticking out as well. And I honestly love her tag, what her tag says. I had a happy thought about a gift I bought. I just quickly knew it was meant for you. So I feel like that shows that she's a very generous Beanie Boo, like a very kind-hearted Beanie Boo kind of personality. And I really love her colour scheme. She has a natural colour scheme. It's kind of like a soft tan with creamy white fur and her blue eyes. And she's got like cute little details as well. So it feels like there's a lot of effort put into her. So I think Honeycomb is a really good Beanie Boo, even though she doesn't feel like a Beanie Boo, and her eyes might feel a bit more smaller than a Beanie Boo. I think she deserves to be a Beanie Boo in her own right, because she is a really good Beanie Boo to me, and also she just feels like one of the cool new ones to me. So my next Beanie Boo is going to be Jink the dog. I don't know what type of breed he is. My best guess, I think he might be a Saint Bernard Beanie Boo. I'm gonna say he is a Saint Bernard, because he does look a bit like a Saint Bernard Beanie Boo. I think he might be a Saint Bernard dog. Either that or a Great Dane. I'm probably gonna either say a Great Dane, or although I don't think he is a Great Dane, because I think Great Danes have their ears up and he has his ears down. So I think he's a Saint Bernard. So I think. Anyway, I really love his colour scheme. I love his natural colour scheme, but with like blue highlights because of his blue eyes. He looks just like a really happy, and his little eyebrows as well. They just look so sweet. He He just has like this cute, sweet face, just kind of like a face that you really want to cuddle. You just want to. So I really love Duke. I think he's got a sister called Sherbet that's also a Saint Bernard. I have not seen Sherbet before, but I've definitely seen Duke before. Well, I've got Duke, so I think Duke is a really well designed Beanie Boo. He feels like he just feels like a classic Beanie Boo. He just looks like a happy, civilized gentleman kind of Beanie Boo. Like he'd go like, "Good day, sir," and he just feels like so happy and sweet. He just feels like he wants to jump up and give you a big hug. Honestly, Duke is awesome because he just feels like one of those Beanie Boo dogs that you just really love because he's just like he just has that sweet huggable face and he just has that really cute colour scheme and I love his blue highlights as well. It feels like almost like an evening blue. And his eyes are also like an evening blue, like sort of like almost like the sun's just set and the evening is turning to night kind of blue. So it's kind of really nice. I love Duke. My next Beanie Boo is going to be Helena the Unicorn Husky. Now it's a very unusual thing to have a dog as a unicorn, but I don't really mind. I think it makes her a bit more unique from the other dogs. Her colour scheme is pretty nice. I don't know if she suits her colour scheme, but I really do like it. And she's a husky dog. Huskies are cool. And she's a husky. She could be Slush's, like, magical cousin. So I like. The only thing is the horn feels a bit rough, but apart from that, I think she's quite nice. She looks well designed, and her colour scheme's pretty nice. Although I don't know if she would suit, like, just like the light blue on its own. I don't know if she needed the little details of the pattern, like the spots and rings. I think she would have been quite alright without them. Although it is kind of nice because I do like it, but I do like her pattern, but I don't think it would suit her. I think she would have been alright without like the little spots and rings. Just like that's what I think anyway. But apart from that, I think she's really nice. And she is really cool. And she's also got a really nice, she's also got a nice, happy, cute face. Almost like Slush, but I think she's like Slush's cousin. Unicorn cousin. And I think she's like the first husky I've got in a while as well. I think one of the first huskies. I remember having Slush when I was little, like the key cut version of him. But I think I lost him a while ago, unfortunately. But I really do like Helena. And I like her name as well. Helena the Husky. That's cool. And I love her blue sparkly eyes. They look really nice. I think they kind of suit her. I think it's like a brighter blue, almost like a turquoise. I think that's so nice because one of my favourite colours is turquoise, like a turquoise blue. So she's got like a nice turquoise blue. So she's pretty cool. Helena is a really cool Beanie Boo. Now, speaking of, my next Beanie Boo is going to be the one and only Slush the Husky. I feel like Slushy would be the main character in the Beanie Boo and all the Beanie Boos. Almost like the SpongeBob SquarePants or Thomas the Tank Engine of the Beanie Boo world, I suppose, because he was one of the first Beanie Boos ever. I like Slush. He's just like a nice classic Beanie Boo. He's got a really nice colour scheme. He just reminds me of like snow and winter. And I feel like I remember seeing Slush a couple of times, well, more than a couple of times. I think he's not my favourite Beanie Boo in the whole wide world, but I really do love having him around. I think Slush is a really lovely Beanie Boo. He's just got that leader feel about him. Like he's a leader to me. Like because I don't have his tag with me, but I think his tag goes through rain, sleet, or snow. I'll take you wherever you want to go. I think. So that shows that he's probably a very determined character, and that he is like almost like a leader because he'll get through anything to get to where he needs to be. So I think he would be a very good leader of the Beanie Boos. But I love like he's got like a grey tail at the top, but at the bottom it's light blue. And he's got like light blue ears as well. He's the medium sized slush, so I don't really have him in small or key clip. But he's in very good condition. He's got like light grey fur, and he just looks really nice. He's just a classic traditional Beanie Boo that everybody loves because it's slush. Slush, the name slush as well. It just kind of reminds me of like melting snow when the snow melts away, and just basically like really good times with snow as well. It's just kind of cool. He's an awesome husky and a great companion, and also I think he'll be a very cool leader as well. So my next Beanie Boo is going to be Rainbow, the poodle. I'm going to be honest. I like Rainbow a lot. She's very lovely and she's quite a unique poodle. But I think there are a few poodles, but I really do like her. She's got magenta, like a light magenta coloured eyes with sparkles and a jelly bean nose, and also like tanned fur, but with fluffy rainbow fur as well. I like Rainbow. She just kind of feels like that toy that you love to hold, and she's just very nice. She's just and her fur feels quite like the fur on her face just feels quite felt like, sort of like it's very small, almost like short felt. It just feels quite nice, and I think she's her shape is a bit different from what Rainbow looks like in the picture, but I think she is really nice. I love Rainbow. Honestly, she isn't my favourite poodle. My favourite poodle will probably be Princess the poodle. She's probably my favourite, but Rainbow is my second poodle. My second poodle that I've got. So I love Rainbow. She just kind of feels like really glamorous and just really pretty as well. Because I actually love rainbows. I love looking out at them in the sky. So, and I also used to draw rainbows a lot. So Rainbow is a really lovely Beanie Boo. She's not the only rainbow. Beanie Boo named Rainbow. There's also Rainbow the unicorn as well. I can't remember if I've had her or not. I think I might have, but I feel like this Rainbow suits her name really well, much better than the unicorn Rainbow. So she's just like a really pretty and happy looking Beanie Boo, and she's just kind of like really nice. I feel like she's just awesome and cute and stylish, and she just looks really cool. So, my next Beanie Boo shall be Yips. So, Yips is an interesting one. I like Yips, but the thing is, I don't mind the horn. It's the rough sparkly fabric that he has. I think Yips is a boy. I would say he's a boy. So Yips is pretty interesting. I like his colour scheme. It like multicolored colour scheme, and he's got like a little blue collar as well. So Yips isn't he's not bad. I like Yips. He's just so nice, but I feel like his colour scheme might be a bit much. Like his multicolored colour scheme. I think if he were a natural colour scheme unicorn chihuahua, I think he would be a bit better. But I feel like his colour scheme might be a bit over the top. I mean, I do honestly love multicoloured colour schemes, but I don't think it suits Yips as much. I think he would be much better with like natural colour schemes, but apart from that, I think I really do like him. He's got like yellow sparkly eyes, and he's got like a blue nose. I think Yips is okay in my opinion. He's not the best, but he's not the worst either. But I do like having him around. I've never seen Yips before, but I think I would have preferred him if he was a bit smaller rather than medium. But I think he's alright. Yips is okay. So I like Yips. I don't hate Yips at all. I don't really hate any of the Beanie Boos, but I feel like Yips is pretty alright. So my next Beanie Boo shall be Cookie. Cookie is probably one of my favourite Beanie Boos because because I just have like I'm just really excited. I love Cookie. Cookie's just she's just Cookie, you know. I really love the noodle Cookie very much. I feel like there are many different versions of her. There's like the key clip version, there's her regular version, and then there's like the sparkly eyed version, and then there's the Valentine's Day version. It's like there's multiple Valentine's Day versions of her. Honestly, I do have a rule of not getting the Beanie Boo more than once. Like, I can only get them once and not twice, unless if they're like in a different size as an exception. But honestly, I actually do want to find more of the Cookies because I really love Cookie. Like, all the different versions of her, including the Valentine's Day ones. I think Cookie is that exception to the rule of not getting a Beanie Boo twice, because there's lots of different versions of her, so honestly I would love more of Cookie. She just looks like she looks like a cute little beagle. I love her name Cookie as well. It's just like a very cute name, and I love her colour scheme. She just looks like a classic beagle, and her eyes, and just the fact that she's Cookie. She's Cookie. How can you not love Cookie? I'm just really excited about Cookie because she's one of my favourite Beanie Boos. Like, I just remember like having her as a key clip. I've still got her key clip of her on my backpack, and she's been with me for quite a while. I think the reason why I'm more attached to Cookie is because I remember her for longer. So but I never really had like any of like the medium or small toys of her. But until recently, I did get her. I think Cookie is just like a really great design. This one is like a natural color scheme of her, and she's just perfect. Cookie is perfect. I think she's probably my favorite of the dogs. Of all of the dogs. So I'm pretty happy with Cookie. And now my last Beanie Boo is going to be Root Beer. I like root beer a lot. Root beer just feels like one of those old-fashioned toys that you would have. And his colour scheme is pretty rustic, but I think that works great. He just feels like one of those traditional old-fashioned toys. And root beer just seems like he's a bit scruffy, but I think that's the point of root beer. Like, he's got like this lovely curly fur. And I love his patchwork colour scheme as well. Like, he's got a darker brown here and a darker brown here. And he's just awesome! He's just really nice. I like root beer. He's cool. He just feels like one of those traditional classic toys. Like, almost like a teddy bear, really. Or like a cuddly dog teddy. So he's just really nice. I like I feel like the name's a bit strange though. I probably would have called him Rusty rather than Root Beer, but I don't really like changing the names if they've already got a name, so Root Beer it is. But I feel like if his name was Rusty, it would be a bit better. But I honestly like Root Beer. He's got like good detail as well, like in the ears, like they're a bit curled up, and also like I don't really get to see much of like the rusty brown eyes because I feel like more of the Beanie Boos today are like very glamorous and colourful and very and also very softer in texture. Root Beer is like more fluffy and has curly fur. So I think Root Beer is just a very nice classic toy. Not as a Beanie Boo, but like feeling like one of those traditional old-fashioned toys that you just remember and sort of like really love. He's kind of classic in a way, not just as a Beanie Boo, but as like one of those traditional toys that maybe like that you remember from a long time ago, like one of those old-fashioned bears. So I think that's what his strength is. That he feels traditional, classic, not as a Beanie Boo, as like a toy in general. That's what makes him great. So that's all of my Beanie Boo dogs. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry might have been a bit long because I had a lot of dogs to go through, and so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.